Hey everyone, I am Tistad. Today I'm going to show you a couple of my burners that I got here. This is a refillable tea light that I just made out of a aluminum can. Bent up some flashing. And what's nice about this is you can put wax in as you go. So once it starts dropping down, you can take a knife, cut off a little bit of this wax here, and just drop it in. As long as you got wax, it's pretty much endless supply. Had a lot of success burning these. They're real simple to make. It's aluminum can, then flashing that's bent up, and on the bottom here it's just a round disc. You can see I bent the can down in there, so when you drop this down it makes a little hole up in there, so this will actually stay in there and not move around once you put this other piece in here. And the wick tube is just slit down the sides there, so it constantly feeds wax up into this carbon felt. I actually got a piece of copper in there right now to kind of help heat that up when I first initially light this. And basically, if you've seen any of my other videos, the wick tubes basically consist of aluminum arrow shaft, some stainless steel mesh that I got picked up from work, and then carbon felt. Just basically wrap that in the mesh, and then you insert that inside the wick tube or aluminum arrow shaft, and then you can adjust it up and down. That's kind of what these holes are for. I can take a knife and pop it up and down here, but I usually with these I can set them and then forget them, which is really nice. So that'll just pop down in here. You can see it rests on the bottom there, prevents this from moving around. And I just cut the cap, used a Dremel to give this a lip, and that'll just, once you get it straight on here, that just presses down just like that. So then when you have this going, you can see I can move it around a little bit, don't have to worry about any spillover. Obviously if you tip it in a 90 it's going to spill, that's quite obvious. So that's that. Now we have my other inserts that I have here. This I made out of a sterno can, except I got wick tube in here. It's just a long wick tube, and I have a little a hole drilled in here for adjustment. I filed it out so I can move this wick up and down. That's what's nice about the oil, is you can adjust it to the height that you want. Can't really mess around with the wax one too much, but I'm just happy that I can use wax now and not have to worry about stick handles getting all over my mica. So I don't have much time on my phone, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the French folding lantern here, the M1910. If you ever have a chance to pick one of these up, grab it. Probably my favorite folding lantern. I have several other ones. It's kind of an awkward angle to set this up, but I usually hold it against my chest. It goes a lot faster. Now, things that I added to this, obviously the reflector, and that also protects my mica glass. But you can see this is from 1910, so this all used to be painted and polished. I tried polishing it, but it wouldn't take, so that's why I just cut this, and it makes more sense to protect that mica glass because it's expensive. What I really like about this lantern is it's got a flat bottom. You can see where you can stick candles in here. It's got a little needle but I had one in there. It's really messy, gets over everything. And then that just pops inside. And these fit really nice. You don't have to worry about them moving around that much in there. What I added to this was a third leg on here, because when I first got it, they don't have one on here. So then it kind of has a tendency of tipping when you open this door up. So now it's nice and solid. It has 3 points connection on the surface. And then I added seeing that it has a channel running up here, made a little poker out of this clothes hanger. And basically what that's for is to adjust the wick up and down. That way I can just adjust it on the fly. I don't have to worry about any turning mechanisms or anything. And what I like about the carbon felt is it doesn't deteriorate, so it should last indefinitely. I've been burning these for quite a while now and haven't had any problem with the carbon felt holding up. So we'll light that guy. This is the one I typically use in here, because these will last probably about anywhere from 10 maybe 13-14 hours. I have this one set quite high. Gives off a really nice light. Close this up. And what I like about the sterno cans in this M1910 is, I mean, you can see it doesn't leak a drop out of there. And you can't do that with candles. Well, I can get pretty close with these refillable tea lights, but I really like this more. It's just more stable. But the one thing I like about the tea lights is I don't have to carry liquid fuel. I can just carry a block of wax, which is really nice. Just stick it in my pocket, obviously in a bag, because this will heat up and melt in your pocket, and you don't want that. It's a mess to get out of there. So far I really like this lantern, probably my favorite. So like I said, if you ever have a chance to snag one of these, do it. I actually got this one for I think it was $90. I was waiting forever for it, and they actually had plastic cut out for their windows on here, and I just replaced that with the real deal mica. So, but that's pretty much it. That'd be the M1910 French folding lantern, and my various inserts here that are super simple to make. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And I do have a page on Facebook called Tistod, and if you're into bushcraft stuff, check out Living to Learn community on Facebook. Probably one of the best bushcraft groups, if not the best. Actually, it is the best. Who am I kidding? Join that. You will learn a lot. Lots of great people. That's no nonsense bushcraft, and just really lovely bunch of guys and girls there. Second to none. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.